morning, my dear students. So, my dear students, today we'll learn about rolling and sliding. Okay, so what slide or what rolls? So, if an object having flat face, that object will slide. And if an object having curved face, that object will roll. So on the basis of face, we can say which object will slide and which object will roll. So now let's see some questions that are given in your book. Now one more thing, let me tell you that if an object having flat face as well as curved face, that object will slide also and roll also. Okay, so now all of you open page number 218 and see exercise 4. Can these objects roll or slide or both? Write yes or no. So see the first one. This one is what? A cone, right? So if we move this cone, will it roll? From each side, if we move this one, yes, it will roll. So we'll write yes here. Now this cone, will it slide? Can we slide this one? Yes, it can also slide. Now see B part. So this one is suitcase. So can we roll this suitcase? We know that if an object is having curved face, then we can roll it. So this suitcase having curved face or not? No. So we can't roll this one. But yes, it's having flat face, so we can slide this one. Now see C part. This one is what? A cylindrical can, right? So if we move this can like this, will it roll? Yes, it will roll because this part is what? Curved face. It's having curved face. Now from its top and bottom, it is flat. So flat face object will always slide. So this will also slide. Now see D part. This one is what? Football. So a football having curved face, right? So it will roll. Can a football will slide? For sliding, it must have flat face. So as we know, a football doesn't have any flat face, so it will not slide. Okay, so I hope that you have understood about the rolling and sliding of an object. So if an object is having flat face, then that object will slide, and if an object having curved face, then that object will roll. Okay students, now let me tell you about some other lines. So first one is what? Sleeping line. As you can see, it is just like a line which is sleeping. right? So that type of line we'll call as sleeping line. Now next one is what? Standing line. So it is just like someone is standing, right? So if you see this type of line, we'll call it as what? Standing line. Third one is what? Slanting line. Slanting line means what? It is just like someone bent in a particular direction, right? So if we see this type of line, we'll call it as slanting line. Okay, so I hope that you have understood about sleeping line, standing line and slanting line. Okay, so now we'll see some questions that are given in your book. Okay, now my dear students, see page number 219, exercise 5. Count and write the number of sleeping lines, standing lines and slanting lines in the picture. So we have to identify these three lines, that is sleeping, standing and slanting, from the picture that is given. Okay, so see the first one. So first of all, we'll count the sleeping lines. Okay, so we know that sleeping lines, it look like this, like someone is sleeping, right? So this one is one sleeping line, this one is number 2 sleeping line, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So total how many sleeping lines are there? 6. Now we'll see standing lines. So see, this one is first line, second line, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. So total how many standing lines are there? 8, right? And we got sleeping lines 6, right? So now the last one is what? Slanting lines. Slanting lines is just like this, like someone is bending in one direction, right? So now we'll count the slanting lines. So 1, 2. Is there any other slanting line which is bending in one direction? No. So total slanting lines are what? 2. Okay. So like this only you have to do B part, and B part you have to do in your book. Okay. So I hope that you have understood about sleeping, standing and slanting lines. Okay. So that's all for today.